Hello everyone, my name is Gavin and that's what I'm calling myself for the third time today, because if you're watching this on YouTube, I have been having some weird tech issues ever since I tried uninstalling Stream Elements, and so I'm hoping I've resolved all of those and the stream is going to work functionally and everything's going to be cool and good. So, health recap for the third time again, because I keep having to restart this stream. Just want to make sure it's on YouTube honestly, I feel like less people watch my VODs on YouTube than watch my streams, which is impressive because, like, I'm lucky to hit 5 viewers on a stream. Yeah, I feel like I heard something about, like, views on YouTube have tanked for everyone across the board because they fucked something up with the AI. Anyway, yeah, the health issues. Yeah, for everyone who was in my Dynasty Warriors stream on Tuesday, I mentioned I cut it short early because I wasn't feeling well that day, and not feeling well that day escalated to in the emergency room until 6 a.m. the following day. So, not going to get into the particulars, but suffice to say, luckily it turned out it was not as severe as I thought it was. It was like it wasn't like what I thought it was. It was a existing and known, but benign, not like directly harmful, just painful and miserable condition that I've had for a while, but had not flared up to quite this extent before that day. So I'm working on some new stuff for that. So hopefully I will not have a repeat episode of that whole mess. And also, just to make sure I didn't have too good of a week with that, I feel like I've got another eye flare-up coming on. It's been causing me more trouble at night, more consistently, and I feel like that's going to be happening any day now. Really hoping it doesn't happen next weekend, because I should probably be advertising this more, but I'm going to be... there's like a thing on Blue Sky called the Direct Streamer Aid Project, I think. Yeah, the Direct Aid Streaming Project. And I'm going to be... taking part in a charity, like, raid stream through them on next Sunday. So I'm going to be moving some streams around. Hopefully I don't have to cancel that because my eyeball explodes, because that would really, really suck. Anyway, video games. Let's talk about video games, and not all the ways my life is going miserable right now, because one of those makes me happy, and one of those does the opposite of that. So, jump on back in. Let me just flick some stuff around here. Sorry, got to jump between windows and windows. This is one of those games that doesn't run right unless you've got it in the correct... Which got selected. Alright, there we go. The Tartarus key. We're doing the Tartarus key again. Everyone loves the Tartarus key. I loved it. It's a fun little puzzle game, and I definitely didn't mess up and get someone killed and have to reload my save last time. Let's do that. So, jumping back in here, I think, this was my most recent save. Here we are. We got the gang all here. We got Charles. We got Torres. I forgot the doctor's name. I think it's Ruth. We got William, the dickhead over there. Anyway, I know we've got like a couple like new keys to test out, new places we can go. However, last week when I was getting everything set up with the stream VOD for YouTube, I actually dropped back into the game after the stream and went up to check the room we started in, because I forgot what, like, the name of the room was. And I wanted to put that in the video timestamps. And so I discovered there's something weird back here in the starting game area. You might remember this door was boarded up before. Hey, Torres? Remember that super creepy door covered in blood? That's not a great segue. It isn't boarded up anymore, but that's because it was blasted off its hinges. It looks like it was destroyed from the inside. You see anything? Anyone? There's nothing else up here. I mean, I don't hear anything. Unless they're being very, very quiet. So I don't know where they are. Okay, scaring myself. Not the most productive thing I've done tonight. Good job, Alex. Just breathe. In, out. In. Out. Whew, I'm okay. There's a staircase behind it. It goes down. And of course there's no lights. Alex, I hate to ask you this, but no, I know. I'm the only one who can check it out. I'm sorry I'm not of more use to you. You've already done so much, and... No, look, we're in this together, okay? And we're gonna get out together. Thanks, Alex. Watch your back. I really like Torres. Alright, so we're exploring the west stairway, it looks like. Flashlight's probably not supposed to be doing that. Ooh, floor 0, west wing. Somewhere new. Whoa, this place is nothing like the rest of the house. How do you mean? It still looks hella gross, but it's all bare concrete and metal security doors. Like a factory, or a prison, or a, I don't know, an evil lair? Security doors? That's good, actually. Good? You might be somewhere you shouldn't be. Yeah? Be extra careful. Ooh, we got some signs for them. It just says supplies. What kind of supplies does a death mansion need? Hey, those death traps need maintenance. Like, Jigsaw had, like, his whole thing where it had, like, oh, you gotta use this specific oil to compensate for the increased friction of the gears if you use this type of metal in the trap. I love those movies. Kitchen. Alright. Authorized personnel only. Do not enter when procedures in progress. Well, Alice Young authorized this herself. How about that? Can we open it? Oh, there's a lot of blood in here. There probably shouldn't be this much blood in here. These can't be real body parts, right? I'm not going to look too closely if I don't have to. Please be fake, please be fake. Yeah, I'm not sure we should be in this room yet. We should probably explore the other ones around here first. Oh, can we get out through here? Heavy-duty metal window. Doesn't budge. It's pitch black outside. Worth a shot. Can't blame a girl for trying. Okay, it's locked. Okay, so these two are locked. This is the only open one. Should have figured they weren't going to give us multiple rooms. These... Oh, yeah, we already examined these. Is there anything over here we can look at? Anything on the shelves? Nope. Got a broken vat. Can't help but notice this looks like something shattered it. From the inside. This place sucks. There, I said it. And there's some other vats with people in it. Let's hold off on that. Surgical tools. They don't look like they've been used, I hope. Clean cloth added to inventory. Always good to have. Gonna grab that paper down here that's all flickery. Whoop. People in tubes. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Torres, there's someone in there. Alex, are you okay? There's I'm in some kind of lab or medical facility. There are these vats with some kind of liquid, and there's someone inside. Alex. They're alive. Alex, that's a lot, even for this place. Sounds complicated and dangerous. Maybe more for them than you. So what, I should just leave them in there? Alex, neither you or I likely know how to work any of what you're describing. It's risky. Yeah, it's risky. This whole damn house is risky. Look, if I helped you, I have to at least try to help this person too. Otherwise, what's the point of any of this? I might as well just sit around and wait to die. Alex, you need to calm down. Has saying that to anyone ever worked in the history of everything? Look, this isn't breaking into a locked room or twisting statues around. You're freaked out for good reason, and if you're not thinking clearly... I know. I'm not saying I'm going to smash it with a rock, but I have to at least try. I won't leave someone like this. In the cold, alone, in the dark, in this horrible, horrible place. Alex, just be careful, okay? For both of you. I will. I'll figure it out. I promise. Okay, so we got a tube to untube. Can they breathe in there? Probably. It almost looks like they're sleeping. There's some sort of panel at the base of this contraption. We probably shouldn't poke at that yet. Also, there's this thing. I'm concerned about this one. It's got spiky arms. That looks like it's a mutant that's going to eat us. Anything on the tables we can fuck with? Really? Can't even open the drawers? Subject 4. Day 1. Healthy subject, age 50, blood type B. Starting treatment 01. Day 3. Steep brain activity decline. Day 4. Complete brain death after 4th treatment. Helpful. To read the files in here. Subject 27. Day 1. Healthy subject, age 35, blood type O-. Or O-. Starting treatment 6. Day 7. Subject 27 vitals remain level. Stage 1 of physical changes. Day 18, anemia developed, adding iron to treatment. Day 20, vitals regular but acceptable. Treatment 6, changes seem to be avoiding treatment 5 blood clot situation. Physical changes seem to have accelerated, entering stage 3. Day 22, sudden decline vital to neural activity. Physical attributes have mutated beyond expectation. Day 23, subject physical mutation extreme. At 5:27, subject brain activity started declining steeply. At 6:12, subject had no brain activity. Declared dead at 8:30 after multiple resurrection attempts. Note, our best attempt yet. Keeping subject in status while waiting for outside consultant. Subject 24 keeps waking up, so we'll advise for the consultant to advise. Okay, so we need to look around in here. Anything we can grab? Ooh, uniforms. They're not labeled, but they look official in an almost sinister way. Can't tell if this is part of the theater for this whole stupid show of theirs, or... Oh, someone left a lighter in one of these pockets. Helpful? This is why you gotta check everything. Anyway. Ooh. Our old friend, the skeleton, approaches. Do we read the files in here, or do we need, like, a step ladder for those? But we'll read the rest of the files in time once we know what we're actually looking for. DNA locked? What does that mean? Maybe it's keyed to someone's specific DNA? This panel's falling off. I can see some circuitry behind it. No way I'm prying it off with my fingertips. I need something to deal with the screws. Let's check. What do we got? Clean cloth. Heavy-duty lighter. Oh. Anything we can do with the broken vat? Nope. Yeah. This might be something... I wonder if this is something we can't solve until later. Hope it's not. Yeah, can I... Like, there doesn't seem to be enough for us to work with here. Pick this up. Nope. I'm not really seeing anything I can poke at. Subject 12. Subject has diabetes and respiratory history, age 65, blood type B+. Procedure not recommended, but orders from redacted are to proceed. Starting treatment 02. Vitals stable, improved treatment seems to be working. Unexpected physical mutations detected, orders are to continue treatment. Redacted, subject declared dead. Okay, so, I think this one, which one is it? Subject 27 is the one that's, like, in stasis over there. But there's also something about subject 24 keeps waking up. Subject 28. Healthy subject, age 18, blood type O-, blood, plasma, marrow donor for redacted. Waiting for subject 27 report to start treatment 07. Subject 24. Healthy subject, age 20, blood type O-, starting treatment 06. Physical mutations 1, subject stable. Physical mutations progressing as expected, vitals remain stable. Treatment is slow to take, but physical changes reaching unprecedented levels. Subject seems in pain. Vitals increased across charts. Subject outpacing subject 27 in physical changes. Muscle growth extreme. Bone protrusions redacted. Subject twitching and moving unexpectedly despite increased sedatives. Subject 29 redacted. So, subject 24 is likely the one that broke out. I think they mentioned something over in this one that about, like, subject 27... Over in subject 27, they mentioned subject 24 keeps waking up. And this is the one that's in stasis, but partially mutated. And subject 8, vegetative state, treatment 1, brain function improvement check, treatment failed, subject dead. Okay, so based on the files, I'm pretty sure subject 28 is the one we want to release, but I don't know how to release it. Can't do anything with that. Anything in here I can use as like a pry bar. Hope this isn't something where I have to come back later, because that would suck. We have like a screwdriver anywhere. Any sort of anything we could use. Oh, here. As long as it doesn't have a handle, it must open some other way. That's definitely given puzzle vibes, but yeah, again, there's they're not giving us anything to work off of here. We can't interact with any of this stuff over here. We can't do anything with the control panel because something about the DNA lock. Can't poke around with any of this stuff. Can we do anything with the blood? Could wipe up some of this blood with that cloth I found. Oh, is that the DNA lock thing? It might be the DNA sample I need. It's the simplest thing to try. Oh, let's give it a shot. DNA invalid? Well, I didn't think it would be that easy, but... Oh, great. Better hope someone left their ID lying around here. That door looks sturdy. Lockdown, active ID required. Okay. Oh, security locker open. That's convenient. Keycard. Looks like someone should have been more careful with these things. Hopefully this ID is what I need to lift the lockdown. J-Star security. Ooh, screwdriver too. Darn it, everything broke out. So we can't do anything with that. Okay, can we deactivate the lockdown with this? Okay, thank you, careless employee. Let's just scan this ID. Okay, thank God. We got rid of the scary red light and the door opened. Purge initiate? That sounds bad. What the? Hello, what is that? You should probably do something about that thing. Hey, Ruth, you there? Alex, yes, I can hear you. What do you need? A medical opinion, maybe? I'm, in some sort of weird lab with scary equipment and these vats with people inside. People in vats? One of them is, dead. It looks like they were experimented on. They're very... The other person is still alive, but they're unconscious. I can't get them out, and there's some sort of system. I was hoping that you might... Alex, that's... I'm sorry, honey, but what you're describing is unreal. That's outside my expertise. I was afraid you'd say that. I know I don't need to tell you this, but be careful, okay? Just go slow. Think it through. You saved me. I believe in you. Yeah, thanks. You know, I don't think I've ever seriously hated anyone before, but Ruth, I hate whoever did this. Yeah, me too. Alright, helpful dialogue there. We should probably actually check the card. J-Star, that's probably a name we should keep in mind, just in case he turns, or she turns up later. I'm not going to judge. Let's check out the purged body. No, not a thing. This was a person once. They're a victim, too. Can't do much with it, but, anyway, let's, I think I can get behind this panel using the screwdriver. Temperature sensor. Maybe I can throw it out of whack with the lighter. Maybe make it think they're dead. Let's see here. Oh, it's not giving us the option to say no, so I'm guessing that's the correct choice then. Something broke. I should check the panel again. Yes, no life signs. What a weird thing to celebrate. Let's purge the system and get them out of there. And I feel like purging the system is good. Like, maybe I'm just thinking of kindergarten, but I feel like purging the system is going to blend them or something, but apparently not. Hello, person. You're alive. Hey, take it easy. Breathe. What's happening, Dolt? Who are you? Where am I? Whoa, I'm not going to hurt you. My name is Alex. Alex, I'm a Kai. What's happening? The last thing I remember... my head. You were, well, I don't know exactly what happened, but you're okay now. There's some uniforms in one of the lockers. Here, let's get you warmed up. These clothes are... You said your name was Alex? Explain, please. Okay, well, we're stuck in some sort of crazy mansion. I woke up here in another room. There are other people, too. This place is filled with traps and puzzles. We're being watched. There are cameras everywhere. I was trying to find a way out, and I found you, just like I found others. So, wait, you're saying we're, what, kidnapped? Trapped with puzzles? And this makes no sense. Tell me about it. The front door is sealed, and we haven't found another way out. Yet. But why me? Why am I here? This is insane. Who did this? So, all we really know is some sort of a society of powerful, rich people who... They put us here to watch us struggle, and to see who survives. What? A secret supervillain death society? Are you listening to yourself? I know, but look, does this place look normal to you? Is this how you normally wake up? Listen, so far it seems like all of us were chosen for a reason. Some sort of connection, even if it isn't obvious. Even if what you're saying is true, I don't know why they'd want me. Why are you here? Oh, I'm just a nobody, really. I deliver things sometimes, so maybe somebody, wasn't happy with the fact that the, baking soda I delivered them had, some amount taken out of the, little plastic baggie. Hey, Shiro, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we had a bit of a rocky start to the stream, just a bunch of technical issues. I uninstalled Streamlabs and it made my entire setup go fucky. So we started half an hour late. But, yep, just starting up a new puzzle room, saving some new folks. But we should go upstairs. We've set up a base in this big room with a fireplace and stuff. You can rest, and we can bring everyone up to speed there. Torres will want to meet you. Alright, I guess I don't have a choice. Thanks very much. It seems to be working now, and I'm hoping it stays that way. A fire sounds nice. My chest is still on fire from that liquid. Just stick close to me. I'll get you out of here, I promise. Hi, how are you feeling? I mean, not great. My head is swimming. Okay, we can take it slow if you need to, but we have to keep going. Just a little farther. I can handle it. Honestly, I just want answers. So, anything else to poke around with here? I think you've got everything. Anything else we need to get? Yep, I already got the lighter. I was just checking, make sure there wasn't anything else I could grab here. No such luck. Alright, let's head back on out. Can we get in any of these rooms to the side here? That door wasn't open before. Let's check it out. Alright, more puzzles time. The pantry, that's neat. This place looks fairly normal. You and I have got to talk about your definition of normal. Trust me, after everything I've seen tonight, it's normal. I wonder if Kai is supposed to be like the default backup partner if you get Torres killed, because there didn't seem to be any way to get Kai killed. So maybe if you get Torres killed, it routes you down here sooner. More cardboard boxes. I don't have time to search everything. I don't have any reason to open these. Have you not played one of these games before? There is always a reason to open everything. What's this? Someone was doing an inventory of the pantry. There's a little doodle, too. That's got to be something. Let's take our inventory. Incomplete inventory. Paintings, mops, brooms, and skeletons are encircled. Guess they were next to be counted. Oh, I bet that's, it's about skull on one side of the painting and arrows on the other. That picture looks strangely familiar. Do anything to examine this? A few mops, brooms, and clean stuff. It all looks really old. Bottles. Oh wait, here it is. That's saying the skeleton, and then we got to check on this. Oop, just had a bit of a weird dizzy spell. Give me a second here. The doodle on the inventory list. Is there something behind this painting? Yep, there we go. A keypad. I thought the skull was going to be something like you have to go on the right side of the painting, and if you go on the left side, it's death or something like that. You found something? Yeah, another keypad. Another? You'll catch up quick, but these things are everywhere. This means the code is around here too. Like, written down somewhere? I wish. It'll be some weird puzzle. Something like a painting of little ducks wearing hats with numbers on them. Okay, so I should look for ducks? For now, look for anything that stands out. Okay, so we know what it is, but first let's make sure there's nothing we can grab off the pantry shelves here. So paintings, mops, brooms, and skeletons. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, sorry, 1, 2, 3. So there's three paintings, 3 mops. There's a broom there and a broom there. So 3, 3, 2, and then 1, 2. I couldn't remember if there was one over there, so I think that's 3, 3, 2, 2. Guess not. Okay, we're missing a... Two brooms. 3 mops. Mop, 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 broom, broom. Okay, so that doesn't do us much good. We open the door. Nope. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I counted right. What am I missing here? Sorry, scooting around. Give me a second. Okay. We got 1 skeleton, 2 skeleton. Oh, there's more paintings up here. 1, 2, 3. So that'd be 6, 3, 2, 2. So what are we looking for? Anything that stands out. These rooms are kind of like sets. There's normally a gimmick that when solved opens the way forward. Sounds like a weird game. I don't really get it, but I'll keep looking. There we go. Or maybe this is where we get him killed. Hey, got the door open. That's good. You okay? I'm not feeling so great, and the thought of going in there is making things worse. I'm not good with blood. Hey, it's okay. You can hang around out here. I'll shout out if I need help. Sorry. Seriously, it's okay. You're doing great for someone who just came out of a giant test tube. Huh, thanks. This looks dangerous. This is not pretty. I was right to stay outside. Wish I had that option. Ooh, charcuterie. Do you know how many non-evil people this would feed? For how long? What a waste. Indeed. Push the meat. Concerning amount of meat here. Ooh, what's this one? It's got red tags on it. What do they use these for? I'm sorry, in this room it wasn't wash anything. So I can't just pick up the knife, can I? Like, I feel like I really should pick up the knife. That would be to my benefit and everyone's benefit. Oh, the mansion's making the funny sound again. That's not good. I'm not handling this if I don't have to, thanks. Did I just hear something go chop? I don't like that I heard something go chop. Can I pick up any of these items, please? Large freezers with even more meat. Instructional poster for anybody that works here. Surprisingly normal. They tag the meat ready to be butchered. Okay, so just hit the red ones then. Really big industrial saw. They must use it to cut entire carcasses. These are cooling the whole place. Very well, too. It's freezing in here. It's for the best. I don't think I could come in here otherwise. Alright, so we're gonna have to wander back around and go to the tagged meat, it looks like. Yeah, can I get this off here? Oh, is this a... I see, it's a rush hour puzzle. We gotta push the meat. When they say we gotta push the meat, they mean we gotta push the meat along the rails. So, okay, so there's no sideways movement, or at the very... Doesn't seem to be any sideways movement. Okay, so... Let's see, what do we gotta do here? Gotta move this all the way down to there. So we got to get this out of the way. Let's see what all we got to do that. Let's see, can we push this way? Create a bit more room here. This up. This down. That'll let us move a little forward. Push this up. I'm trying to see if maybe I can push sideways, like if I slide this down. Really? Like, how am I supposed to get this down there, then? Because, like, or is it like... try something here. I push... Okay, this one can go sideways, which is real helpful. Let's move this down a bit more. Okay, I think we got to get this to the saw here, specifically. Alright. Okay. Only that specific one can go sideways, so that complicates things less and more at the same time, so let's push this to one side. Push this back this way to make a bit more space. Okay, the question is, how do I get it in? This is like a 3-fer, and I can't get it out of the middle here. Okay, no, so this is the lineup I need to free. I need to get it here, I see. Okay, that makes things... I have to redo some... I have to change my strategy here. First things first, though, we gotta get this over to this side, and this over to this side. This down. This to one's... Oh, I think we've got it here. This down. This back up. This down. And there we go. Finally. So I guess I have to solve through this. It's fine. It's fine. Adding to the list of things for my next therapy appointment. Wait a sec, there's something shiny in there. Kitchen key, woohoo! Of course, a key. A totally normal place to find one. And now we walk out of here with no further incident whatsoever. The door is going to be entirely open. Oh. Door's open, but also where's the... Hi, where'd you, Up, there you are. Are you good? Hey. There you are, I got worried for a second. Sorry, I could smell the meat from inside the pantry. Thought I would come out here for some fresh air. You all done? Yep, found a key. Nice, where was it? Inside a carcass. Inside? We can skip the details, you're already looking a little green. You good to go? I was, but yeah, I'm ready. Alright, one more door to go. Okay, I think this key will get us into the kitchen. We're in now to see what's going on here. Okay. We should probably drop a save while we're here. Just to be safe. Can't even tell what this was supposed to be. Oh, that just closed of its own accord. That's concerning. Anyway, recipe. Beef stew. You know, I once tried to set my login password on my computer to beef stew, but they told me it wasn't stroganoff. I guess I'm supposed to pronounce it stroganoff, so it sounds more like strong enough. Now I've ruined it. Can't even tell what this was supposed to be. Anyway, let's check the suspicious freezer. Oh, let's check our recipe already. Classic. I like mine with extra potato. Oh, it's like... That looks like it's definitely telling us something of what we gotta put on the stove. Or line up somewhere. Can't really, doesn't look like there's anything we can actually take in here. Oh, there's a valve. That's good. Gas valve. I assume we're going to need to rapidly shut off a gas line in the near future. Ooh, spaghetti bolognese. We got some blenders. They're not even plugged in. Doesn't look like I can do anything with these. What's that? A recipe book. Some of the pages have been torn out. Think it's part of the puzzle? Recipes in a kitchen? 100%. In that case, let me get us started. Ooh, he found one. I'm assuming that's a he. Maybe this is just a fairly androgynous looking woman because of with the shaved hair. Kai is a pretty gender-neutral name. I'm just going to go with they for safety until it's confirmed one way or the other. Oh, perfect. Where'd you find this? It was sitting inside a pot. Notice it just now. Good eye. By the looks of this book, there are 6 pages in total. One fewer now. Got some pots and pans. Another page. Chicken fajitas. Oh, you can lift and lower the fry baskets. You can turn on the stove. Let's hold up on that. That should get the gas running. Oh, we're turning it on already. That seems like a poor decision. Like, I would want the gas off as long as possible just to be safe. Door's locked. What's this wire? Looks connected to the stove, though. It must be related. No gas. Not going to be doing anything without that. We search. Okay, so hold off on that. Blackboard with the week's meal plan. Some of these sound pretty dang good. Is it related to the puzzle? Better break it out. Yeah, probably. What do we got here? Got spaghetti bolognese, sauteed spinach, chicken wings. It's a food plan. Some of the days have been rubbed out. Okay, can't do much with that yet. Another recipe. Chicken madras. I think that was one of the ones in the thing we had. So, you can find. They still got one more recipe missing. Keep an eye out. Is it in the trash anywhere? That sounds like gas. I don't like that. I'm nervous about turning that on before I absolutely have to. Still more mold. Nothing of use here. Oh, there it is. Farmer's lunch. We turn on the stove now. Okay. What are we making here? Okay. We have access to fish fingers and pasta bake. It doesn't look like it. Chicken madras and beef stew. We have that. Maybe we need to turn on the respective burners. Beef stew. 1, 2. That's kind of like an L shape. The chicken madras again. Okay, so let's assume we just turn on the burners in the correct shape. Yep, there we go. That did it. We can leave now. Hope we got that right. Anything we can do with these being up or down? Seems like a weird thing to have us do if we can't do anything with it. This looks dangerous. I think we're almost out of here. The great room is on the other side of that door. Is this a prison? Alex, it's okay. It'll be okay. I promise. I'll get you out. Okay, holding cell now. Were people being held here? Prisoners? Maybe. I don't know anymore. Were they torturing people? This is so messed up. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this place. I have a bad feeling about how the lights just went out. Can't get in from this side. Can't get... Open this. Damn it, lock. Pretty sure the main hall's on the other side. Alright, guess we gotta root around in the holding cell. This is where the death trap's gonna be. I'm just gonna drop another save real quick. Did not mean to quit, but guess we're back here. Whoopsie. Good thing I did that immediately after saving. Yeah, this is reeking a death trap. Yep, I was wondering about that armband. Huh? What was that? Whoa. Looks like we're not getting out that way. Let's keep going. Okay, we gotta figure out how to get that band off him, I think. Or them. Like, we don't know yet. Disgusting looking sleeping cots. Who are they keeping here? Or maybe we do know and I just missed it, but I'm gonna try to remind myself to stick with them. 2 in 1, and right out in the open for everyone to see. Very humane. Uh, disgusting looking sleeping cots. Who are they keeping here? Ah. But this part of the floor sinks down. Do they all do that? That's not good. Oh, you okay? Yeah, but these floor panels, they sink if you step on them. Why? Is it a puzzle? Probably. We should probably not step on some of these. Oh. Jeez, that is, I don't think he's allowed in here. Whoa, get back. Are you okay? I mean, in general, tonight, no? Or they. I gotta make myself do that. But specifically with that, I'm fine. I feel like that should not be my default assumption. Because you can't go through this thing with this door with that bracelet thing. Stay here, I'll see what I can find to get you out of there. Alright, not much choice anyway. They'll be fine. Tally marks, what are they keeping count of? Something's off about these marks, I better make a note. Ooh, those look like arrows, not tally marks. Rules for a card game. Guess whoever was in this room had time to kill. Alright. So, up, right, down, left. Sorry, up, right, down, right. Okay. So, which direction some of these things move, I guess. Can we open any of these? Nope. There's a computer here. It says subject detected and it's giving me a choice to start testing. Am I the subject? I think so. Shit. I don't see another way out of here. I think we're gonna have to start the test. What happens if we fail? We're trapped here forever? I'm not sure. I don't see any other way. Start the test. It's got instructions. I'll read them out. Ask the subject to stand on the lit panel. Got it. Done. Inform the subject that from this point, if they step off the panel... Oh, whatever you do, don't move. Why? What is it? If you step off the panel in the wrong direction, you'll be electrocuted. Look, if it gets us out, I can tolerate... To death. What? What do I do? I don't know yet. Give me a second to read the rest of the instructions. Okay. So the point of the test is to study the effect of memory under stress. Well, I am definitely stressed, so check that off. Subjects were given cards to memorize, which would tell you how to move on the grid. I haven't seen anything like that. No! I'm going to die. No, you're not. Stay where you are. The answers will be in here. Okay, yeah, okay. Only move when I tell you to. Until then, hang tight. Not much of a choice. We got a drawer we can open anywhere. Oh, but we got a printout. Is this related to the test? Okay, so got some cards here. Still locked. Let's open after we complete the test. Okay, I'm gonna just drop a second save here. Just in case I explode this guy, which I would prefer not to. Let's see. Okay, so it's giving me the tally marks. So, up. Like, some of them are scratched out, so it's like, I assume it's not up, right, down, right. Oh wait, no, that would put him near the door. Okay, I think you need to step on the bad panel there. You think? Yeah. Not that I don't trust you, but are you sure? My life's on the line here. One wrong move and I'm, well, you know. Yes, I'm sure. Sorry, Kai, I know you're worried, so am I, but the last thing I'm going to do is put you in danger without being sure. I'm sure that's right, pal. Okay, thanks, Alex. Okay, I think I want to double check my notes first, make sure I understand what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that that indicate what those other markings mean. I'm just going to assume it's just the tally marks. Okay, looks like we're good. For this round, at least. Step 1 complete, 2 more to go. Okay, yep, there we go. Okay, it does set B, so... Oh, 1, oh... I think we gotta figure out which pattern works before we start moving. So we're starting on B, so let's see. B, C, D, A, B, B. Yeah, that one doesn't work because the second B doesn't end next to an A, so we gotta make sure, figure out which one of these is an actual valid pattern. B, A, B, B, C, D, and then that one doesn't end next to an A, so we can't do that one. B, D, C, okay, that one's wrong. BDC is an invalid movement pattern right away. BCDA, C, BD. Okay, so that one's valid. That might be that one. Let me just try the last one to be sure. BAD. You'd have to kind of backtrack on yourself. And even then, if you backtracked, it would still end in an invalid move because the final B you could get to on that route doesn't have an A next to it. So it's the second one, I think. B, C, D, A, C, B, D. Okay, so B, C, D, A, C, B, D. Step 2 complete. One more to go. Okay, we're good. Up, we got... Yep, here we go. This is going to be the tricky one, I think. Okay, so... What are the rules for spade? Spade moves to heart unless diamond is available. There's no diamonds available here, so that's going to take us to heart. Heart never moves to club unless it's next to spade. So that would mean it moves to club, because both the heart and the syntax is vague. It's vague if it means unless the heart is next to spade or unless the club is next to spade, but both of them are, so let's do that. Club will never move to club or heart, so that puts it back on spade. Spade moves to heart unless diamond is available, and again, diamond isn't available, so it moves to heart. Heart never moves to club unless it's next to spade. We've got a heart next to spade and a club next to spade, so that's another valid move. And then club will never move to heart or club, so that gives us one valid move, and it's to spade. There we go. Ooh, that was tense. I am a smart boy. Well, girl, right now, right? Aha, nice. Whew, nice job. You too, saved my butt again. Literally couldn't have done it without you. I'm glad you're here. It feels like we might actually make it out. I don't know, it feels like I've just been lucky. Hey, you saved me, twice. I wouldn't call that luck. It's nice that you're still optimistic after this. Let's get the heck out of here. You okay? Yeah, just a killer headache. We can take a break in the great room. Victory! Alex, you made it. I was worried, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we're alive, despite this place's best efforts. It was all another stupid setup, Torres. More puzzles, more mind games. But you survived, both of you. Hello. Hi, this is Detective Torres. She's been helping me help others. Hello, Detective Ma'am. Please, just Torres is fine. I hate being ma'amed. Did Alex fill you in? Sort of. Alex said we've all angered some powerful people somehow. Did she? All of us, huh, Alex? Well, I've been racking my brain and I can't think of anything. All of us have had a common thread so far. What do you do, Kai? Like, my job? I've just, started college. I'm a part-time server at a place near campus. I volunteer at the animal shelter weekends? That's literally it. I'm almost criminally boring. I know that feeling, Kai. There's gotta be something. Okay, while you figure that out, I really need to sit down. I don't know what that goop they had me in was, but... Oh, of course, I'm sorry. Here, just relax. We'll work through it together. Alex, can you move that stuff so she can shit? Said, okay, we've got it confirmed. There we go. Yep. It's they. I was right! Nice! What? Oh, sorry, Alex. Let's get them off their feet. Okay, now I need to make extra sure I get that right, because, like, I was fucking it up before because my brain just kept defaulting to male because, you know, that's how culture works sometimes. But, yep, now that I know, I'm going to make an even more concerted effort to keep using the right pronouns for him. She's busy right now. I'll check in later. Yep, just make sure any of these guys don't have anything else to say. Or if it's just Kai. Anything from you, Ruth? Nope. How about you, Kai? What's on your mind? Hey, Kai, how are you holding up? I mean, other than this whole situation, and the gob of the vat fluid I hacked up earlier, fine, I guess, considering. Feels like for the rest of my life, anytime something bad happens, I'll just be like, well, at least I'm not stuck in the horrible death mansion again. Honestly, still a toss-up whether it's worse than customer service. And can't recall if I talked about this before, I used to work customer service only for like a year and a half or so. It was like, honestly, I feel like we got really good customers at the Burger King I worked at. Like, I liked all our regulars. Like, we got along great. It was just, like, even the after-church crowd, because, like, you hear all of the worst horror stories about them, but, like, they were fine. Like, I worked Sunday afternoon shifts all the time. Or, like, Sunday noon shifts all the time, and they were lovely people, but, yeah, it was the managers who were awful. Some of the employees also, but, like, we just had absolute dog shit management, and, like, long story short, I left because one of my managers was, like, the one guy I'd gotten into a screaming match with before he got promoted to manager, so I already knew how he felt about me, and the other one treated me, like, talked to me like I was a kindergartner, and then eventually they got on my case so much that I quit in the middle of a shift, did not look back, and the place closed down a year later because it sucked, and they were constantly underfunded and kept failing health inspections, and because the management was dickbags. And they couldn't get anyone to stay working there. Because, again, management was dickbags. Anyway, you said you're in college, right? What are you studying? Architecture. If nothing else, I can use this place as a guideline of what not to design. Now, don't be like that. Murder mansions are fun. You just got... you know, just as long as you're not the one being murdered in them. Like, if I had a murder mansion, I would use it for entirely legitimate purposes. You have my word on that. Wow, seriously? That's so cool. I've never even built a sandcastle. What got you into that? Oh, I don't know. There's just something really satisfying about all those careful lines. The planning, the marrying of form and function. When I was a kid, I used to imagine my dream house. I guess I just took it a few steps farther than most. I did that too, with a water slide, ball pit, and unicorn paddock, right? See, Alex knows where it's at. Alex, please, I'm a professional. A water slide would be so wasteful. Clearly mine had a full-size chocolate fountain and a go-kart track. Mine has a slushy machine. Anyway, we've got a couple new doors I think we can access now. Let me just pick up the map. I think we've explored the ground floor fully now. And we've got, like, kind of a full house up there. Wait, no. Have we explored the ground floor fully? The doorbell just rang. Oh god, that spooked me. Was that a doorbell? Is someone at the front door? I mean, I feel obligated to check. I can't imagine leaving him. Hello? Hello? Of course, nobody here. I'm getting really sick of being messed with. Huh, this box wasn't here before, was it? Better show this to everyone. Back already? There's a box just sitting by the front door. Figured we should open it together. I don't suppose you managed to find a way out while I was gone? Not yet, but I haven't given up. We must be missing something. We have to be. Yeah, I hope so. Anyhow, you said that box was just sitting by the front door? Open it up. Let's see what this place has for us next. A gun? Dibs! William, what are you... I told you, and now they're driving the point home. Only one person can win the game and get out alive. And I'm not dying, you hear me? None of us are, and none of us will have to. You can't deny fate. William, get your whiny, dramatic ass back into chair. No matter how much you might want to. This was always going to be the outcome. I was foolish to even hope. Sorry. I know you have a gun, this has been such a night, and you know how dramatic you sound, right, dude? There's no such thing as fate. I know it because we've already been beating them at their own stupid game. What? Look, I know what you said, but the rules are only one person makes it out alive. But we're here, right now, all of us, together. We've helped each other to get this far. William, we can do this. I know we can. We owe it to ourselves to try. I won't give up. I'll never give up trying to help people. To help you. Well, maybe not you. You're kind of a cock. You're so obnoxiously optimistic. I'm so tired, Alex. I'm old and I'm miserable. I'm not any better than the people who put us here. Why do you care? I mean, I don't, but she seems to for some reason. Right now, I'm mostly trying to talk you out of having the gun. I mean, yeah, you're kind of a schmuck sometimes, William, but you're not... I don't want you to die. I don't want anyone to die, goddammit. Nobody has to die. I won't let them. Alex. You make me want to believe in you, as foolish as that is. Give me that, you enormous asshole! Are we all done making our big impassioned speeches? Did we get it out of our system? Because nobody is shooting anyone. Nobody is giving up. Not after everything we, Alex, has done. Ugh, I hate this touchy-feely power of friendship garbage. Now you have me doing it. Well, that was exciting. I'm glad we're all on the side of nobody shooting anyone else. But we're still stuck in here. Alex has been everywhere, right? Do we start prying down the walls? What's left? Have I been everywhere? I think there's still places I have to explore. Another tremor? Wait, what's that? Son of a... This is too convenient, right? Oh, absolutely. But is there an alternative? Alright, everyone on the shortest field trip ever. The wine cellar. Nice. Is that an elevator? Everyone wait here. Alex, you can't go by yourself. Hey, I'm the only one who hasn't been gassed or injected or flesh-walled. I just want to make sure it's safe. Well, as safe as you can be in a place like this. Alright, just be careful. Once you're sure, come back and get us. Right back. I need to keep an eye on things, anyway. If you need us, we'll come running. I'll be back soon. Crap. Are we already moving into the end game? I wanted to explore more. I go back. Okay, I gotta look around first. Well, good thing I've got that emergency save during the puzzle. Worst comes to worst, and I need to go back to search for more stuff for a good ending, then I can. I can reload that one. I swear there was something here that gave me the option to examine. There we are, collars. Well, they had spares for everything, even William's collar. Somehow I think the idea his death machine wasn't bespoke would offend him. Yeah, he seems like the type. Open up the door. Get on the floor. I don't want to know what's in the box. Okay, I really do, but I don't want to have what's in the box eat my face. Exposed circuit. Looks like only one of these holes is correct. Okay, so that's a way to figure out what something. We're probably gonna have to figure something out with that. Anything we can open here? Beyond just the obviously freaky box. Ticking giant toy box. Not at all menacing. Right, anything else we can take a look-see at here? An origami whale. I used to make these when I was younger. Though yellow is a weird choice for a whale. Is there anything on the whale that indicates where to stab it? Anything I can examine here that isn't the toy box? 4 toy swords. I'll just take these. Couple of concerning preliminary designs here. Schematics for some kind of circuit. These binders are full of complicated schematics and would look like puzzle diagrams. Thousands of them. It would be impressive if they weren't so gross, considering what they've been used for. Look, there's a note stuck here. You were late for the meeting, which means you get to test the puzzle. You know the drill, solve it or die, blah, blah, blah. Man, I wish I worked at a cool place like that. When I turn up late to my job, I just get in trouble. I don't get to solve death puzzles. Anyway. That's the wolf panel, or the whatchamahoozy panel, I guess. This looks like a wolf. It says for that one, you need to stab it in the bottom one. That one there, and the unicorn. Probably drop a save here if I didn't already. So the clouds were supposed to bottom right. The eagle, I think. Or bottom left, I mean. That dude, top right. Then, question is... I think I should do something with the whale. I'm not sure what that means regarding the whale. Oh wait, there we are. There's like a... Wait, no, that's the binder thing from the one other puzzle. Okay. Seen all these puzzles before. Can't believe a tiny team was responsible for making all of them. What kind of person takes a job like this? Making these things, knowing people will die? Are there any notes here? Nope. Okay, I don't know what the whale hint means here. Because kinda, it's got the spot like right in the middle of its head. Is that... Does that mean I stab it in the middle? Let's hope that's right. Huh. Oh, there we go. Guess it was down there. Ugh, clowns. Why do I have to be clowns? Is it holding a note? See if I can take it without touching it. Ugh. Oh, that thing won't shut up. A roast meaty chuckle. I hate how he keeps looking at me, but then I hate everything here, so what else is new? Last thing I wanted to know from a clown. Hey, good job on not dying. Head over and tell us what you thought of the puzzle. You know how to unlock the door. Okay, that looks important. These binders are full of complicated schematics. How's them? I feel like... Why does it keep turning to look at me? I'm not a fan of that. About. It's like the side of the shelf with the binders. Something. Oh no! Here we go. Got this right. The door key should be hidden around here. Wow, a book switch. Feels like you only see those in movies. Got the secret sub-basement entrance here. What's this sign say? Can we read it? Something about, like, voltage. Door's different. Extra secure looking. According to the signs, the control room. Need an access key to get in. Subject room. Standard boardroom. Another door in the back. Can't get in without an access key. This looks like a lobby for something. That looks like a fancy thing outside. Or is this whole building underground? Wow. An exit. This place is safe. I should get the others. Alright, so we're bringing them along down here. Okay, but is there a way back up to the main mansion? So I feel like we're still missing things there. Like, there's still that one... back in the first room, there was like a drawer with a missing knob. Maybe it's like just checking something here. Okay, yeah, we're good. Anyway, sorry, just fiddling some windows around and that makes the screen go fucky. This is different, but that's definitely an exit. Last thing in our way. It's shut tight, though. There's some kind of emergency lockdown. Got a plan? I think I can override it from one of the admin computers, so it's fine for a control room down the hallway. Some lock will have us out in no time. Yeah, you do that. Keep me updated. Hey, Alex, can I talk to you for a moment? Sure, what's up? I just wanted to check in with you. You're doing a lot for all of us. Oh, well, honestly, I really don't mind. I mean, obviously, I prefer not to be trapped in the evil death house. But, how do I put this without sounding, I guess, well, I've always felt really lucky. People have always taken care of me. My mom, my dad, then my grandma after they died. I'm sorry, Alex. Oh, it's not okay, but it was a long time ago. Car accident. Hurts when I poke at it, but I've made my peace with it, you know? But I've always had people around me who helped, even when they didn't have to. Friends, professors, a cute barista who always gives me a free cake pop when I get coffee. It's just nice to be able to take care of others, finally. Feels good, you know? 1 second. I'm gonna cough. That's an admirable attitude to have if it doesn't get you taken advantage of. Well, I guess I'd still rather be the person who helps if it's needed, especially in a place like this. Designed to make you feel powerless, small, alone. Even more than escaping. If I could make sure nobody else ever has to feel this way, to me it's worth all of it, you know? Alex. Oh wow, that was a lot, huh? Sorry, I guess I've just been thinking. Anyway, really, I don't mind. I'm happy to do this for you, all of you. Even William. Even him. Alex does not speak for me. But I have a lot of literature to send him, and he better read it. Heh, trust me. As one old dog that's going to learn some new tricks. Just be careful, okay? You matter too, Alex. I will, I promise. Plus, I have a feeling like the end is in sight. It'll all be over soon. Ooh, we got an admin key card. Jay Steele. Wasn't that the name on, like, the, other one? Yeah, we should make sure we talk to everyone before we figure this out. The more of this place I see, the more I don't get how it was able to happen without anyone noticing. With enough money and power, you can probably make sure people won't notice anything. And if I ran a red light on a deserted street at midnight, all to get to the clinic for an emergency call, and I still got a fine in the mail. You know, these past few years haven't... Sometimes I question what I'm doing. Not the helping people, just whether it makes that much of a difference. I mean, there are so many people out there hurting. Sometimes it feels like the whole world is falling apart around me. Ruth. A place like this should make me feel small, futile, but for some reason, it just makes me feel more determined to do whatever I can. However much I can, as long as I'm still standing. So don't give me those big baby deer eyes, Alex. I'm gonna be fine. We all will be. I'll make sure of it. Ooh, big old painting here. Kai, how we doing? Hey, Kai, what are you thinking about? Looks serious. Oh, I guess? Torres was telling me about some of the things you said you've seen here. You know, like the stuff with the mirror and Charles. It's okay, I don't know if I believe me either. Oh no, it's not like that. I was remembering a friend I had in junior high. She was always into, weird stuff. Like conspiracies, the occult, ghosts. I think she even tried to start a podcast at some point. Anyway, I was thinking, do I owe her an apology? Like, do I need to look her up online and say, hey, you were totally right? It's true, all that crazy stuff people used to give you crap for in school? Then I started wondering whether she would believe me, if I told her everything we've been through. Yeah, honestly, I'm torn. Should I write a best-selling tell-all and retire on royalties? Or bury all of this deep, deep, deep down? Let the authorities worry about the rest. Well, when you figure it out, you let me know. Okay, Charles, you got anything to say? You're usually fun. Alex, how are you holding up? You must be exhausted. I can't thank you enough for for everything you've done for us. I feel quite useless. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oh, no, listen, I'm the only one here who hasn't been put through some sort of weird physical trauma tonight. Honestly, I'm happy to help. I'll be happier when we're out and I can grab something to eat. I'm starving. Sure, Charles. When we get out, that's the first thing on my list. I often keep these for when I'm too engrossed to work to eat. Not sure when I got this one. It's a little, worse for wear, isn't it? Very, flat. But, please, take it. Wow, thanks, Charles. Well, it's very sweet, and when we get out of here, I'm treating you to some real food. Promise. Okay, anything new from Torres? Okay, then I think the only one left to talk with is, unfortunately, William. Where'd William go? Oh, here he is. Gotta be brooding in the corner away from everyone else. Are we quite done yet? My feet are beginning to hurt with all this walking. Your feet? I'm the one who's been trudging all over this place. And it's so stuffy in here. Would it kill them to run a humidifier? Is that really your biggest concern right now? Well, pardon me for being concerned about the necessities. Look, all I want is to be as far away from this place as possible. As soon as possible. Surely you can understand that. Oh, trust me. I've never felt more kinship with you, and I'm sure I never will again. And don't call me Shirley. Something about the idea of people just kicking back with snacks, enjoying a break, all while orchestrating the death of others, really pisses me off. I work in insurance, I'm used to it. Something about... Oh yeah, we already did this. Anyway, let's, look around, see what we can find. Yeah, we gotta check the bathrooms. Oh, there's something useful in the bathroom, then we didn't find it, and then we're gonna look very silly. Oop, hold on. Someone scratched something into the wall of this stall. Watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me. It just goes on like that. My skin is crawling. Well, not exactly useful, but we found something. Anyway, anything over on the desk that we can... Okay, can we hit the bell? Oh, yeah, I wanted to hit the bell. Right, let's see what we can find here. Oop, this is open now. And this. All of these doors open now. But... I don't necessarily... dang it, I keep doing that. Keep meaning to quit out of the menu. I want to see if we can go back up and look at stuff. Did we do anything with the clown? Nope. I want to take the elevator back up. Fine. I swear if I have to reload a save, I'm gonna be get the good ending because I didn't explore the upstairs fully first. I'm gonna be very miffed. Alright, let's check in here. Got the control room. What we got in here? All kinds of servers. It's a data port. I think I can connect different servers together here if I have the right cables. There must be something around here. Lots of servers. From K. Peterson to J. Thomas. Subject to player emergency. There is no player for the ground floor West Wing section. The player that was supposed to be there was that genetic scientist they caught leaking info on that online forum. He's gone. Gone. Dead. Reed was vague, but apparently he knew he was being followed, that he was going to be next, and there was an accident. God damn it, Reed. We cannot have an empty play area, so Reed was told to grab the first person he found. This is so sloppy. Oh, so that's how we got in here. We spent all that time designing that room for that specific schmuck, and now we have a random schmuck. It's just sloppy. We gathered what intel we could on this Kai person, so I'm attaching that here. Do what you can, but if you can't come up with any new puzzles to tie it up, props or puzzles to tie it all together, well, blame Reed. This year's game has gone completely to hell. First we had to shoehorn in that fancy bastard just because he pissed someone off. Now this. I put in so many late hours trying to fix this. I think it's messing with my head. I keep having these weird dreams, seeing things out of the corner of my eye. All the stupid ghost stories that tell you to justify the little egotistic production here must be finally getting to me. I need a vacation. Wait, hold on. Was it the ground floor West Wing section? Oh no, Kai's the random person. Okay, so Kai was never supposed to be here, but the rest of us were. This looks promising. A computer this large has to have access to the exits, which would be handy if it would turn on. Use the boot without the correct server connections. Unfortunate, but expected. Pardon me, I'm just going to get a drink of water real quick. Excuse me. Alright. From unknown to Director A. Johnson. Subject, Founder's Goals. You've been told before, it's not your job to question things. Whatever fantastical mumbo-jumbo you might have heard third-hand from some of the older members about the impetus of our grand organization, it has always been about entertaining the rich and powerful. They call themselves the Tartarus Society, for crying out loud. What part of that says discerning and well-adjusted to you? When we hired you, we gave you the most advanced technology and resources money could buy to craft that entertainment. And when I get long emails from you babbling about demons and dreams and shadows in the stage we built, I am not entertained. Take this as your sign to course correct. The board appreciates your work and your discretion thus far. The game is starting soon. Do not disappoint us. I'd so hate for us to have to find another director. Okay, we've got some fancy things here. Cables to pick up. These must be used on the server. See, there's more emails to read around here. More loot to pick up. Current known issues. Rewire lab. Plumbing needs replacements. F1. Subject team layouts. Fire alarm issue. Full lockdown requires manual server override. Gonna have to look at that. That looks relevant. One, two, three, four, five, six. So something's going on in here that we should probably figure out. You know what? Since we can access all three rooms, let's explore all three rooms first. Okay, so we can't use the cables in here. More grindy grind. Excuse me? Oh man, I would kill for a cup of coffee. Even if it's stone cold and it's been sitting here for who knows how long. No, steady Alex, you're better than that. These binders look like product inventory? No, wait, it says product and all the information is heavily redacted, but are these the logs of people who have been through this before us? There's so many who have died. I don't have time for this. Anyone else? Anything else on these shelves? Nope. Email to read. From Director A. Johnson to K. Peterson, S. Roberts, 79 others. Subject, small tremors. I've been hearing that some of you have concerns about structural stability following some of those annoying tremors we've been experiencing. Let me put those concerns to rest by reminding you how impenetrable this manor is. A tank couldn't bring it down, much less some little quakes that don't even register on the Richter scales in town. This place has stood for over 100 years, and I dare say it will be here long after we are all dead. Yeah, I have a feeling that might be the case, but not for the reasons you think. From B. Armitage to A. Johnson. We've got big problems. Look, bro, I'm not going to argue about this with you anymore. I'm not telling them that their fancy fucking set designer tripped down the stairs and broke his neck right before showtime. We've all off the whole thing this cycle, and they're not just going to pat us on the heads and say, oh, it's okay, we'll try again in 5 years. Do I have to remind you what happened to Jones? How you got promoted? And for what? Because of some broody graffiti in a room none of them will even see? Look, I checked the notes, and the only thing left is that obnoxious floor painting down below. That's it. And you and I both know that no one else goes down there other than their ritual artisan. It's just more ego-stroking bullshit. We have the project notes, right? Just send Reed down there and tell him have him painted up after he drops off the last player. Tell him we'll pay him extra. He's a greedy meathead. He won't ask questions. Yeah, Reed seems to be responsible for a lot of fuck-ups. Then after the event, we can tell them what happened, and they won't even care because they'll have time to train up someone new for the next event. For now, just keep your mouth shut. Okay. Nothing of use in here. Anything over in here? Lots of bottled water. The bottles are real glass and the name is French. That's how you know this water is really expensive. Asshole water, in other words. Yeah, this ain't Flint. Tap water won't kill ya. This looks like a schedule, but all the information is very deliberately creeped. There are a bunch of doodles on the back of it. They look like eyes. Ooh, can we open this up? Director's room. There has to be answers here. Access key isn't doing the trick there. So it must be another way to open this door. Maybe we'd know what it is if we'd gotten into that one drawer that's going to be driving me crazy for the rest of this run-through. Alright, looks like this is the only room where we can have solvable puzzles at the moment. Probably be screenshotting that. Okay, so, oh, I see. So, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see. So we got to connect purple plus to circle with a line through it yellow to circle with a vertical line through it green. Hold on a second. Is this going to be we're creating the shapes and colors by adding them together, I bet? Okay, so purple plus, we would need red and blue. So that one's obvious. Data port. Okay, so that's one cable. That should be connected. What was the other one? Okay. So circle with a line through it, orange, and then circle with a line with a horizontal line through it that looks to be orange, and then circle with a vertical line through it that looks to be green. So where's the circle one? Okay, yellow, so that's expected. That seems like it should be working, shouldn't it? It does seem... Oh, wait, no, I see now. Let's disconnect these. Okay, so we got that. one wire here. One there, and then this is going to be the last one. Oh wait, hold on, is this like the order they should be in? Left to right. So yes, maybe that's it. Maybe it's got to be left to right. It's got to be purple, orange, green. So start this over. Okay, so it's going to be... Did we fuck it up already? Let me... Let's make sure we know where all the correct ones are. Okay, yeah, there we go. We've got it fixed now. Don't know how I fucked it up the first time. Okay, so it's going to be purple, orange, green. So... red and yellow. This one's going to be green. There we go. We just had to get them in the right order. Opened up. I think that did it. I reset the server connections. I should be able to access the central computer. I did. Now where's the exit? Damn. There's a reference to an exit lock was in the director's room. Luckily, I can't unlock their door. Just one more stop. So close. Hang in there, guys. I'm getting you out, I promise. So don't touch it too much. Can't really do anything with that at the moment. Just gonna have to work with it here. And we have the... Okay, so we've got the director's room unlocked now. Can we do anything in here yet? Dude, that's a lot of creepy paintings of dudes. Creepy dudes. Oh, these are mostly empty. Someone's in the body a little heavy. Good. I hope wherever they are, they choke on it. I swear that deer head just blinked at me. Remote. This must turn on that big TV. Nice. What do we got in the books? Real books on theater design, stuff about symbolism and art too. They look well worn. Were these used as research on set design? Okay. So they've clearly put effort into this, at least. But, I would personally prefer... Is there anything I can do with the desk here? Nope. Feels like this puzzle area is a bit more bare bones. Guess I just turn on the TV. See if this remote works. Blueprint page. Cross-section view of somewhere in the mansion. Where is that? There's stairs? Arrows? Why is it here? Okay, let's see. Is there a room next to a staircase like that? That's like... An abstract painting? Very different from the rest of the core. Pattern looks familiar. The Vitruvian Man. Wait, no, that's not the cycles now. Got to be a clue there. It's like we got to pick certain paintings, maybe. Like, is it in this room, or can we go upstairs and look? We got that there's like... If it's the paintings, then that'd be like there's 3 right next to each other. Does that mean poke this painting? Ooh, the Billion Arms, where's that one? Like the picture, this must be it. Hidden control panel, let's see here. I think that's unlocked something important. Main gate access point. Digital override available. Are we actually getting out here? Let's check back with Torres. Okay, gotta remember if I find... That's probably the wine cellar or whatever that room was, I think. That's like kind of the second one in the bottom row is what I gotta be looking at. Touch anything else? Or... Okay, nothing worth touching here apparently, unfortunately. Alright, guess I gotta go meet the others. Did I do anything in here? Nope. Gonna keep those other paintings in mind then. Good news? Yeah, I've managed to get it open. Are you saying we can leave? Yeah, that's right. Everything okay? There's a nagging feeling. Probably nothing. It's been a long night. Yes, it has. Once we managed to get through thanks to you, which is why I'm asking you if you're ready to leave. No, okay, we need to go upstairs and keep looking. I'm sorry, but no. Excuse me? This doesn't feel off to you, off just waltzing out without answers? On the contrary, I'll do the electric slide out of those damned doors as soon as you get a move on. Okay, I like you a little more for that line, William. We can't just leave. There's so many things unanswered. I confess I agree. The universe has enough mysteries without us leaving this one unsolved. Could you really live with yourself if you left without bringing this to light? Did all of you collectively hit your stupid heroic heads while I wasn't looking? Good God, this isn't some grand conspiracy, or, another one. Yeah, says one of the rich dicks who put us in here. I beg your pardon, but I had nothing to do with your current predicament. I would have been very grateful not to have met any of you. No offense. Yeah, well, all I know is without Alex, I'd still be down there. Alone, in the dark. I don't want to think about that happening to anyone else. Alex, for someone I just met, you have earned a lot of my trust. If you think we should stay, I trust your judgment. Agreed. Oh, wow, that was unexpectedly emotionally heavy. Look, that means a lot, but I'm going on alone. What? You most certainly are not, young lady. I'm not risking everyone's lives based on a gut feeling. If you don't hear from me in the next hour, I want you to go. Alex, please, at least let me help you. I need to feel as if I've done something to repay you. I didn't save you so you could owe me, Charles. Just look after each other, okay? I'll be back soon. You will come back. I've never met a tougher person. We'll see you real soon, Alex. If you change your mind, we'll be here. Stay safe. Alright. Okay, we're looking at Vitruvian Man. We're looking at what I think is another thingy-madoodle in the wine cellar. Let's head on back up. Could I loop around somehow? I'm supposed to be going to the elevator. Yeah, I got turned around somehow. I don't know how. I swear I was walking in a straight line. Am I stupid? Alright, yep, here we are. These rails kind of resemble the director's diagram from the office. There are no coincidences in this place. I'm opening it. Secret passage. I'm not surprised, but phew, that air smells so safe. Guess I should crawl through? Yep, here we go. I swear, if one of these things starts moving, I'm going to lose it and not in a way anyone will like. Please be fake, please be fake, please be fake. Alright, let's take a look. See here. Angel statue. Our angel statue now. Statue of Death. Sitting on the opposite side of the angel statue. For some reason, there aren't any spider webs on these statues. It's like the spiders stayed away. And now, our statue. Alright, let's go looking around, looking around, looking around. We got dials. What do we got in the way of instructions here? Oh, that sounded unpleasant. Is there anything here we can poke at that might be of use? Not a fan of all this stuff that seems to be kicking around. Can we do anything with this gravestone? Oh, there was an inscription we could examine, but I can't get the angle on it anymore. I swear, it was here a second ago. Oh, here it is. There's an inscription. The path to hell is revealed with the offerings of the damned. Choosing to or any inherent symbolic meaning there. And anything on the right? Nope. Nope. Same thing, just we read it through the thing somehow. You're examined here. Oh, a coffin. This looks ancient. I can barely make out the inscription on the lid. Service in suffering, reward in death. And I hate these people. Anything on this coffin then? Nope, just the same as the other nonsense. If I put the death statue here, does that do anything? Oh, it's like, yeah, because it said the path is revealed in death or something. It just, swap it for the angel then. That gives us a different inscription. Okay, so we've got some stuff here. I feel like we're missing a statue because there's 3 sets of dials down here. Yep. I might be dumb and maybe I'm missing a part of the puzzle and that's what's screwing me up here, but I think I'm gonna go out and look around a bit more out here. I feel like there was stuff upstairs that we didn't get to look at yet, or maybe I just missed it. Okay, nope, apparently not. So they're not going to let us do that. Let's head on through. Figure ourselves out this little puzzle. Okay. Statue of Death was on the left pedestal, so I'm guessing that's what we need to put on the left. So that's Yeah, I feel like there's still like one statue we're missing somewhere. I don't know where it would be. But either way, let's just zigzag thingy. Triangle with a weird cardiograph line. Tic-tac-toe. Oh, nope. That was correct, so... What am I missing here? And again, these are horizontal, so maybe it's something like I need to put the angel on top and death on the bottom. Wait, hold on. There we are. Okay, so yeah, here's the one we're missing. Let's swap them out. These symbols definitely weren't here before. What's making them appear? Okay. And they're all scratched out, so that's a problem. Can I put the gargoyle anywhere to make it work right? I need to look at it from an angle or something, like one of the magic eye puzzles. Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, how do I clean that up? Just try to guess what this could have been based on the rough shape. It's just going to be I have to brute force it. Guess that was it. If I can't figure out how else you would have been supposed to figure out what that says. That's down the stairs. I feel dumb if there was an actual way to solve that puzzle beyond just brute forcing the last one. Okay, we got a lot of coffins down here. A mechanism of some kind that I can insert a handle or something into. That looks like a handle. Sorry, bud, gonna have to take this. Anything to look at? I feel like big empty area back here. There should be more to look at, but I guess not. Right. Let's pull the lever. Alright, weird ritual room ho! Or the well. That's a big hole. Well, that's a lot of stairs. No going back now. I have to see this through. When she said well, I should have said, it sure is. Up. Let's figure this out. I really hope I don't have to walk all the way back up these when I'm done. That looks like the bottom. Huh. Weird ritual circle that I'm sure isn't going to be relevant. Weirder ritual circles. Oh. Always pick up random tablets you find on the ground. Oh, it's like you have to swap. It's like saying swap. I gotta figure out what... Okay, this looks decidedly less high-tech than the other 7 dimensions, so how do I... Tourists would probably say that was done with lights or lasers, but the air in this place feels strange, heavy, charged. What do I do? We don't press buttons, we don't know how. My head feels like something's digging around in my skull. Okay, so these... I feel like these need to be linked somehow. Like, does this do anything? Is there anywhere we can go around here? Okay. Oh, I see. It's like... It's a pipe puzzle. So we gotta direct it to that, I think. Yep, welcome back, Shiro. It does kind of seem like it. The pedestal, it's lighting up. I should probably try getting all 3 shards to the low. Okay, so do I have to... Like... So I gotta... The directions right here. Oh, I see. The sigils are like different things I need to change around. So I think swap this one and this one. So that gives us like access to all of these, and that makes that in the right configuration. Oh, do we have another 3-way anywhere? Nope, doesn't look like it, but we needed to get that first one going in both directions. So 2, 2. Oh wait, there's a 3-way. We can probably swap that out for a corner piece. Okay, so first off, let's... That's the only valid configuration for that one. Okay, no, we need to be hitting it from all 3 angles, so this needs to be a corner piece as well. That needs to be in the right configuration. I think we make... So the last question is, how do we get this going from the middle? Wait, I think I've got it. Okay, so hear me out. We swap the 3-way out with this 2-way here. We swap this out with this, I think. So we got that going, and then we can angle this here. There we go. Aha! I don't know if it's smart to keep going deeper into this place, but I'm so close, I can feel it. Me discovering a new kink. Alright. Fancy altar, here we come. Fancy altar, there we go. Weird shadow, here we come. Hello, strange person trussed up back here. I assume you're Mr. Reed, the asshole that we were talking about. My head and guts feel like they're being churned. What is this place? And, hey, who the hell are you? Hey, you! What the hell is going on here, man? Were you in on this? The hell did you do to me? This ain't what we agreed on. If I could just move. Whoa. What happened to you? Don't act dumb with me. This is supposed to be part of your little show, you perverts. Well, I ain't playing. What'd you do to me? Was something in the paint? What is this? Just hold on, okay? I'll figure this out, and I know you. You were in my room. Oh my god, you're the one who brought me here. Stop flapping your lips and get me the fuck out of here, or I'll... You really can't move, can you? Is this how you wanted us to feel? Powerless? Helpless? Hey, look, it's nothing personal, okay? It's just a job. You get it, right? Come on, help me out of here. I can't move a muscle. Help me, you bitch. Yeah, that's... I mean, I would not be helping him at this point. Like, I feel like Alex is going to, because she's that type of person. She helped William, and he's a cunt. The atmosphere in this place is so oppressive. Like when I met Charles and saw that thing. What is that? It's so beautiful. It feels like I gotta... What are you doing? Hey, lady, please, I'm begging you. What's that? In my head sounds like... Please don't leave me alone here with it. Yeah, I'll get back to you in a minute, Reed. I'm assuming you're Reed. I'm, shoving my hand into Cthulhu's weird, jagged vagina. What was that? It was like my body was moving on its own. My stomach feels like it turned inside out. Oh, we're back. Where am I? What the hell's going on? Ooh, we're back in the mirror room. My head, it feels so fuzzy. Is this real? This painting. There was a hole behind it. Whoa, I barely touched it. Didn't this happen? We're gonna have to throw an axe at our past self, aren't we? Did I do that? Okay, so the next thing is... Ooh, trippy. I've been here before. Was I my own reflection? I remember feeling so helpless. Torres was trapped, dying, and I was only able to help her because of the axe from the mirror. How do I have this? My head is all fuzzy. Is this what happened? Did I help myself? Nothing in this place makes any sense. Why should it start now? Okay, get ready, me. One axe-based Deus Ex Machina coming up. Now, that's a good old-fashioned bootstrap paradox, that is. You know, when I get out of here, my therapist and I are going to have a lot of stuff to unpack. Oh, we're suddenly in, Ruth's room. This wall. There's a giant hole which the bookcase was covering. Should I make it? How would I even do that? I meant to hit the talk button. Nothing I can grab in here. Oh, there's a bone saw here. Need one of these for the wall. Because I'm going to have to make it myself. You know, I'm not liking where this is going because I remember there being, like, our dead body in there. This is where I met Ruth, but there's a body here. A body that looked like... This is how I found part of the antidote. But there's no sign of that now. Am I supposed to help myself against at the stage? Okay, yeah, I'm just playing dead. I think this is how I looked when I found myself. God, this is so messed up, and I'm so tired. Oh, I'm the one breaking out of this thing, am I? Ugh, damn it, stop jerking me around like this. Where the hell am I now? Time and space are changing again. Oh, is this how we busted open the door to find Kai? Are you the one behind everything? I almost drowned. All your pain, all your anger, all your despair. You are worthy. Worthy? Of what? I'm not afraid of you. After everything you've done, I'll show you what I'm worthy of. This place. This is the other side of that door that was boarded up. To find Kai, I need to create a path for myself. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, hey, Reed. And I'm back here again. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what the point of all this is. Hey, I'm talking to you, damn it. If you want my help, this one is beyond help. This one is undeserving. A mistake, wrought by a careless hand, leaving a way forward, a crack, a mote in the eye of the universe for you to slip through. That voice, we have spoken before, yet never so clearly, close enough to touch. It has been eons since I could parley with one of your kind. Longer still since one was worthy. You keep saying that. Who are you? What is this? Why am I worthy? Hey! What's happening? Are we in space? Or is this space or Cthulhu? I'm gonna need you to pick one. Where am I now? Alright. Walking through the blood rain. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Scooting around in my chair because my butt hurts. Oh, hello. Cthulhu. No, you're not real. This can't be real. Few have ever come so far as to behold our divine countenance. Fewer still would ever dare, but I have fed well over these many years. My head was all I needed to regain my strength, supping on the tender fruits of your kind, all in exchange for your petty, fleeting conception of power. Just shut up! I can't think. God. Yes, we have been called that. So many names, by so many throats, writhing in fervorous love and devotion, stronger with each grasping, desperate praise, until the betrayal by one of your kind, a fearful worm who twisted our rituals and left us caged below. You know, as much as I'd like to screw over the rich guys, I don't think we should let this thing out. Half in, half out. The gate but a crack when it should be a gape. But watching, always watching, and feeding. You, feed on... Drop by drop, the elixir of your suffering upon our many tongues, sustaining us, strengthening us. You fear because you are weak. You suffer because you are weak. You could have fled, yet you came to us to complete the ritual. This is your purpose. You are our key. No, that's not true. Everything I've gone through, my whole life, it can't be. My body feels like it's on fire. You always struggle, worms twisting through the carcass of the cosmos, but we shall give you greater purpose, a part of our great being as we scorch this plane with the glory of our rule. No. No! The gate is open. The time has come. Accept your place in eternity. Shut up! My whole life, the things I've done and experienced, the people who have helped and loved me, my family, my friends, Torres, and everyone else. It doesn't matter what I've accomplished. My life is worth something. My life is worth everything. And I'll give it all to make sure you can never, ever do this to anyone again. You need me to keep the gate open, but I'm a worm, huh? Well, I hope you choke on me. Ooh, heroic sacrifice sounds like. Torres. She's not coming back. You don't know that. Just give her a little longer. It's been hours, damn it. She's not responding to the radio. That tremor just a few minutes ago was the biggest one of all. She might have... Look, we've all been over this damn place calling for her. She's gone. Surprise, surprise, look who's ready to save his own hide. Now you listen... Oops, sorry, kick up again. Now you listen to me, you... Please, everyone. We can't turn on each other. Look, I want her to be alright, too. If we can't find her, and she's not responding, then... He's right. Torres. Alex promised she'd be back, and if she hasn't, then... But, she said it herself. The best thing we could do would be to bring help. So, we'll go, and we'll bring help. It's the only thing we can do. Let's get moving, everyone. We can't do anything else here. Huh. I don't feel like this is the good ending, but I feel like it's not the worst ending we could have gotten. Maybe it's the good ending, I hope not, but... Following the events of the mansion, Torres found herself very busy indeed, tracking down and apprehending everyone she possibly could who had a connection to the society, whether the authorities wanted her help or not. She felt a renewed sense of purpose and fire, and oddly a new appreciation for life. She had learned, after all, how unexpectedly fleeting it could be, and tried to slow down and enjoy it more when she could. Sometimes, a little. Torres spent the rest of her life in pursuit of bringing to justice those who abused their power and resources, including, eventually, the corrupt officers who had been responsible for her leaving the force all those years ago. Though she had many offers to join other agencies over the years, she would always turn them down. In her own words, I already lost the best partner I could ever hope for. How could anyone else possibly ever measure up? While the public would never truly believe the wilder elements of the events recounted at the mansion, Charles didn't care. For him, it was a validation of everything he had spent his life chasing, and between that and an intense desire to make the most of the time Alex's sacrifice had granted him, he threw himself into his work and studies with a renewed sense of purpose. He would eventually become one of the world's most respected scholars on folklore and the occult, even getting a few cameos in some of his favorite horror movie series, much to his delight. Charles's experiences in the mansion... God damn it, hold on, I got a spammer to get rid of. Okay, there we go. Continuing. Charles's experiences in the mansion had also left him keenly aware of how much people had to offer one another, and how fleeting his time really was. Wait, hold on a second. Did I properly get rid of it? Is it still in there? I thought I blocked this. There we go. Though it was often an awkward, halting process, he spent the rest of his days determined to reach out to others as best he could, and was remembered by those who knew him best as an eccentric soul who only wanted two things: to be known and to be of help. What'd you get up to, jack off? Following the events at the mansion, the next several years of William's life were thrown into upheaval. His connection to the society meant he came under intense scrutiny as he reluctantly shared what he knew, when he discovered he had no way to actually prove anything, and all those he implicated had rock-solid alibis, including his so-called former friends who used their connections and influence to effectively financially ruin him. It left him paranoid, mistrustful, and very, very bitter. For the first time in his life, William found himself undergoing what was for him some very unpleasant self-reflection. It would be unreasonable to say he ever had a complete change of heart and became a good person, but over time, with some awkward attempts at learning, one might say he was on the way to being a better one. While the media was reacting to the shock of finding out about a secret society, Ruth was focused on one thing: rolling up her sleeves and getting back to work. With the help of Torres, and surprisingly William, Ruth was able to keep her clinic work out of the public eye. With the frustration of the press, any interview she deigned to take focused on only one thing: people who needed better help than a system that was failing them. But if the media was bored by her words, the public was inspired by them, and Ruth's passion quickly spread like wildfire as more and more people took action to fight for change. All Ruth cared about was that she had her family and friends, a warm cat, and a cold beer to come back to at the end of the day. Though she was still haunted by what she had experienced at the mansion, Ruth finally realized what so many whose lives she touched had always known: that what she did mattered and had made a profound difference, regardless of what anyone might have tried to tell her otherwise. Prior to the events at the mansion, Kai has felt as if they were struggling to figure out where their passion truly lay in life. Afterwards, however, Kai was unable to stop thinking about the things they had seen, the people they had met and lost, and their own place in events. For the first time in their life, Kai felt a powerful motivation to be someone who can touch the lives of others, even if in some small way. To be someone who helped rather than someone who hurt. Kai felt strongly that people should be able to enjoy their lives without needing the power and influence to justify it. After college, Kai's architecture career was marked by a focus in public libraries, parks, theaters, any place people might find a little joy and experience. For most of their life, Kai would describe himself as nobody important. The places they conceived and built that would stand to enrich the lives of others for decades to come would say otherwise. Oh, saved the world. So, stretch. Alright, so, assuming that was the good ending, then that was the Tartarus key, which was shorter than I thought it was going to be, but really fun. I liked the puzzles. There were a couple that didn't quite click for me, there was that one in the grave area that makes me wonder if it was was I supposed to brute force that one once I had the other two combinations, or was there a way to deduce what the meaning was from that weird squiggle? But, yep, so I want to do a quick check, if you'll just bear with me for a second. And I'm just gonna make sure, did I get the good ending? Just trying to see here if there's a... Okay, nope, doesn't look like it. It's like there is like a good ending where you just walk out without looking for the truth behind everything and, check to see if, and so everyone just leaves, and presumably that's the good ending, but I feel like this fits better as a way to end things on. So I'm gonna stop here, which is a surprise because I was sure there was something I was missing upstairs. The thing that stuck with me the whole game was there was, a drawer in the, uppermost room. One of the rooms you start in that doesn't have a handle, and I was sure I was going to come back to that at some point, because it felt like the kind of thing I would do in a game like this. So, kind of disappointing that isn't the case, and this is just it. But, with that being said, I think even though we started late, this is a good place to finish for today. Just because, it's the end of the game. So, excuse me. Just gonna move over to chatting mode real quick and see if there's anyone to raid. I feel like we got a good crowd in today, even if it wasn't a very talkative one. Let's see, what do we got? I think Rosie was streaming. I don't know if she's still streaming. I would love it if she is, so I can drop in on her. Oh, yep, she is. It's her, NES roundups she's been doing. I've actually taken part in a couple of those alongside her, just sort of chatted on the games. Great series. She's trying to work through every NES game ever and, like, try them at least once, though she's not, like, actually fully completing them. But, yep, so I think I'm gonna drop in on her. Very happy to have gotten to do this despite the tech issues first. Hope you all come along. Remember, next weekend, assuming my eye hasn't exploded and taken me out of commission by then, I'll be streaming on Sunday instead of the usual time for the Direct Aid streaming project, I believe it's called. I should probably memorize the name of the mutual aid group I'm streaming for. But, yep, I hope you'll all join me then. Gonna have to think of something else to play instead of... Because I've been planning to just play this, but obviously I beat it. So I'll have to figure something else out for that. But that being said, I think I'm gonna get the raid started. Hope you all come along. Would love to see you come support my friend. Oh, hey, Verinox, yep. Glad to see you here, yep. I'm looking forward to streaming on, next Sunday, just assuming my, eye injury doesn't take me out of commission. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen, so fingers crossed. Thank you for dropping in. Have a great day, all. Bye!